Hello and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I've got another pick a card reading for you, and we're going to be doing a reading about what's next in love. I had no idea what to do a reading on today, and there was nothing in the comments from my last video, so I thought I'll just see what I feel like today when I'm recording, and this was it. So I've got 3 cards for you to pick from, 3 different piles, and today we are using for our pile selection cards the Villains Tarot deck. So we've got 3 different ones here. We've got pile number 1 with the Temperance card, pile number 2 with the 8 of Coins, and pile number 3, which has got 2 cards. It's got the Knight of Swords and the 7 of Coins. So today we're going to look in generally what's next in love for you, what's incoming, maybe next month, maybe in the next couple of weeks. I'm not sure what the time frames are and everything yet, but it's what's next in love. And if you watched my last video, you know that I'm trying to do as little editing as possible, so we will go straight into it. So pick your pile now, one of these ones, 1, 2, 3, and I will see you in your pile, and we'll get straight into it with our tarot and my little messages decks and everything, and we'll see what comes up. Okay, right, see you in a minute. Okay, let's move you over here and you over here as well. And then pile number 1, we're going to head straight into it. We're going to have a look at what your card means, and then we're going to look at the tarot. So welcome group number 1. This is your reading for what's next in love, if you pick pile number 1 or the Temperance card. Okay, so I had a quick look in the guidebook for what this card exactly means, because, you know, in every like tarot deck, especially these ones that are like special themed ones, they sometimes change the meaning of the card. So I just wanted to double check that what Temperance means in here, but it's the same. So on this card, you'll see we've got the little, I think they're eels. I can't remember exactly what they are, but they're the little eel things that Ursula has as her pets in The Little Mermaid, and they're called, I think they're called Flotsam and Jetsam. I can't remember. But essentially, what we're looking at here in terms of what's next in love is this card's asking you sort of to go with the flow. Find some harmony either with your current life, what your life is at the minute, or a new relationship that's coming in. Sort of go with the flow with it and see where it goes. Take it easy, don't put too much stress on it, and go with the flow. So let me take another look at the guidebook, make sure I haven't missed anything with this particular card here. But yeah, so far it's not a bad card to have as what's coming next in love. What's coming next in love is you're having to take it easy, go with the flow, be open and adaptable to change as well. That's something else that I forgot that came up in this little description. And yeah, just focus on your own peace. Don't let other people, especially if in love or someone else, upset your equilibrium of yourself. So that's our main sort of theme here. So go with the flow. But now we're going to see what else is coming up. So let's have a look with the tarot first. Let's have a look here and see what's coming. So what's coming up for pile number 1? What's next in love? Let's see what comes out for you. Pile number 1. Oh, here we go. We already got some cards. Okay. What's coming up next in love? We've got, I'll take them up right. We've got the 2 of Wands. Now that came up here when I was trying to shuffle out some cards to pick out. The 2 of Wands kept coming out. It came out, it fell out, and I put it back. And then when I shuffled, I thought for some reason I was like, I'll place that one deck upright, and that was the 2 of Wands here, and that's come out again. So the 2 of Wands says here it's about, so what I know it's about already. I don't need to read exactly what it says off the card, but it's talking about choices and making decisions. The card itself means sort of choosing how you want to go in the future, what sort of paths you want to take, and yeah, making this. It's about mostly about making decisions. So we and also what two. So maybe you have 2 different people coming in. You've got to pick between 2 different people. That's what's next in love. 2 very different people. Yeah, I think so far it's saying that you are going to be coming up to making some choices where you need to be going with the flow, going what's natural for yourself and what feels like the best way to follow your heart to keep that sort of inner peace. And then we got the 8 of Pentacles, which also came up for the card for pile number 2, which is funny. But the 8 of Pentacles is a card that's about like hard work and mastering your craft or whatever skill you have. So maybe what is coming up next in love for you is that you are having to focus. You've got this incoming person coming in. You're having to make a choice over whether, you know, if you want to date them or you want to pursue a relationship with them, but you also want to focus on whatever this is, like your craft. Maybe you've got business, maybe it's your job. And just trying to find harmony between that, so you're not like placing all of your like eggs in one basket in a weird way. So you're not like focusing too much on love and then, you know, messing up at work or missing some proper deadlines for your business or something. What else is coming up next in love? Okay, you got the Temperance card again. So again, you're being told you need to make sure you're having a balance between everything in your life and having some sort of harmony. Or this new relationship could be bringing you harmony into your life through, maybe you've been suffering from a very stressful time at the minute. And then we've got the Three of Pentacles, and that's all about teamwork and working together. There's a strange set of cards I thought was next in love as well, because it's like the Pentacles cards to me are very like money based and like career based, and then you've got Temperance twice, like I said, which is about sort of, as you can see, like this, the lady in this picture is like flowing the cups one to another, sort of pouring from one cup to the other. So maybe you're having to put a lot of effort into your new relationship or in your love life, and then you're also having to put a lot of effort into your career or business or whatever. So you're trying to like balance both, so both cup has half of you, not one has the other or one has this one. Yeah, try and stay calm, whatever's going on in your life at the minute and your love life as well. It's definitely talking a lot about work. So maybe you're going to meet this person at work, or it's someone you work with. And then Ace of Cups, you've got love, new relationship. So definitely an incoming relationship here for you, part number one. And definitely something about work. So this could be someone you meet who helps you. Here we go. Another, and you've got the Ace of Pentacles, which is a card that's about new jobs. So maybe you're going to get a new job and you meet this person at your new job, or you have a new opportunity, like a new business idea or your new client, and this person you meet in love this is how you meet this person you're going to be in love with next. And then you've got the Hermit, and that's some like a lot about this going inwards as well. You are definitely being asked to sort of take a look and do some almost like soul searching within yourself on what you really want before you leap into this relationship. Very, very odd. And then on the underneath the deck, you've got Five of Pentacles, which is conflict, disagreements, tension, rivalry, or this could be like a work enemies to lovers situation here. Because the cards here so far have definitely been talking a lot about work and a lot about working on like making decisions for your future, but also harmonizing. So I think work has definitely got something to do with how you're meeting this person and how you're moving into this new relationship, part number one. I like to go with my gut on which cards to pick next, because we could either go with the character cards and find out who this person is, or we can see if we can get a bit more of a story behind who they are. What are we thinking, part number one? I'm thinking maybe we do the character cards first, because these aren't always accurate. So if the person you're working with or you're thinking about isn't coming up here, especially as is next in love, don't worry. These cards are kind of on probation. See, that's a lot of cards, but you never know. Someone here, there could be quite a few of you here. We've got a gang. Cool. Right. Let's have a look what came up for you. Pile number one. These could be many options of different people that are coming in for you. So we've got painter. So you could be a painter, they could be a painter, you could be some sort of artist, and that could be where you're meeting, or you could be doing art classes after work to sort of fill your own cup, sort of thing. Detective, they could be a detective or something to the police. Stranger, so you might not know this person. This could be someone you've never met before, could be a brand new friend you've made. Hunter, stalk, prey, aim, strategy, pursuit, so they could be the person chasing after you in this relationship. And then we got madman, embracer of madness, frenzy, chaos, unruly, possessive. So this person could be quite possessive. Clergy, this could be someone who's very religious. Diviner, seer of the unseen. Maybe that's you, someone who's able to look into the sort of like future a bit more. And then blacksmith, which is forge, melting, shaping, tempering. So that could be you or them. They could be someone who's able to make things with their hands. It's not just a blacksmith. That it could be someone who does like makes things. Okay, let's use these cards as well, because these ones are pretty good about telling us a bit about this person. Who's this person for pile number 1? I'll get that in a second. That's definitely one card. There's another one. So someone who's very emotional. When I did do my preliminary shuffle to sort the cards, that did come out as well. Emotional. So interest. There's definitely someone definitely trying to come through here for you, part number 1. Let's have a look. Oh, we lost it. Let me get that back. And I'll pick the one up off the floor then as well. I think it was black hair. I did see it. There we go. Black hair. Let me have a look for that card that fell. I can see it. It says... Okay, I'm going to have to tell you, I can't reach it, but it says educated and bookish. So this could be someone who's very educated or loves reading, or their job has something to do with reading. Yeah, they're emotional, interesting, and they have black hair. So if that rings any bells, you let me know down in the comments. Okay, and then underneath the deck, we've got has pets. Straight hair. So they have straight hair, and they're funny. You find them very funny. So that could be how you know them at work. Or maybe you work somewhere and they come in often to maybe fix things or something like that. Okay, let's find out if we can get a story for you, pile number 1, about what this relationship, what's next in love. Tell me about what's happening in next in love for pile number 1. Let's have a look. See if we can get anything out here for you, pile number 1. Okay. Broken, shattered, heartbroken, destroyed. So this could be you or them. So you could currently be in a situation that's left you shattered emotionally or heartbroken. Maybe you've just come out of a relationship, but this could also be them. So if it doesn't ring true for you, this could be them. Bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration. So the minute they could, if you know them already, they could be someone that you don't actually realize is into you because they've got sort of like a mask up because they're working or something. Or this is too many. This is too many. Let's put these back a minute so we can actually get through to the ones that actually are what we need to hear. Otherwise, you can't have so many cards out, because sometimes I find when I'm trying to get a message through with these cards, they can just fly out and this whole story comes out really quickly. Let's see what else. Okay, twin flames. So this could be someone that you like. Some people don't agree with twin flames. Some people do. It's totally up to you. But this could be someone that you find like you're really similar to. Like you either know them at work, you could be a work bestie or something, but they're so similar to you. You find them almost like your mirror. And that could annoy you. That could be why they annoy you. Like here, this could be why you don't have so much, you have a lot of conflict with this person. Okay, what else have we got? Open heart and intimacy. So they are receptive to love. They do want, or maybe they confide in you. Maybe they do. Maybe how this relationship happens or how this new love starts is that they have this vulnerable moment with you, maybe at work or maybe where you work, and they open up, and it's sort of like they confide something in you, like they can tell you something, and that's how you sort of bond, and that's how this relationship sort of starts. Okay, and then only you, and that leaves them extremely devoted and sort of attached to you. Heart fog. Yeah, blocked emotions. So currently they might have some blocked emotions. Let's get some final messages for you, my group number 1. What would they say to group number 1 if they had the chance? What is they gonna, what something they really would like our part number 1 start, whatever's next in love? What would their person like to say to them? There we go. Right. I underestimated how important you are in my life, and I'm afraid of commitment. So as we saw in these before, it might be that you haven't come together already because there's someone who's afraid of commitment, and they previously hadn't committed because of how broken they were, but they've underestimated how important you are in their life. And now I think they're probably moving into that more sort of commitment stage just because of how much you mean to them now. Okay. Right, my pile number 1s. Let me know down in the comments if this reading resonated with you at all, and what other readings you want to hear, and anything else. It'd be interesting to see what you guys think of these readings. If you want it to be longer or if you like the shorter ones, let me know. And I will see you again in my next reading, so keep an eye out, and I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye bye group number 1. See you soon. Let me get that card off the floor. I'm going to try and reach over. That was the card, by the way, what you talked about. Okay, let's try and clear up this, and we'll get ready to do group number 2's reading. Moving my leg a second because I'm going to sleep the way I've got it. Okay, oh, that wasn't good. Okay, I'll move that back in a minute. Let's put these back. I think someone's just come home in my house and they're being really noisy downstairs. Okay, let's put these back. If any of you are watching right now, God, I wish I could speak to you face to face. I'm much better with my readings when they're face to face. So I find this like speaking into the ether and wondering who's watching. I just sit here and I kind of wonder sometimes who's watching. So if you're watching this bit right now, maybe leave, I don't know, like a blue heart emoji so I know that you're here for my in between sort of bits when I'm talking to myself, trying to organize my cards. And let me know what readings you want to see. That would be, I would like to know what readings you guys want to see. If you want to see more love readings or more general sort of career start readings, that would also be interesting as well. Okay, so we've got all these ready. We've got pile number 2's card here. Let's put these over there. Put that up here. Pile number 2 is here. I'm going to have a drink of my tea before we begin. Let me just check. The camera hasn't moved too much when I knocked it a second ago. I say camera. You guys that are here can know it's my phone. Okay. Oh my god, I just knocked it again. I've just organised it and then knocked it. Hang on. Ugh. I moved my leg basically, and that moved the thing that this camera is next to. Sorry for the earthquake. Okay, right, we're fine. Okay, and hello, my pile number 2's. If you picked the number 2 pile, you picked the 8 of coins, this is your reading. Okay, welcome. We're going to be looking at today what is next in love. And as I said to the pile number 1s, I did read in the guidebook for this just to see if it was any different to the actual like normal variation of the tarot cards, because you know sometimes when you get different like decks, the cards mean slightly different things. But this one, it just says the 8 of coins. 8 of coins shows you're working hard to learn new skills. Stay dedicated to your goal. Keep practicing and you'll be successful. So in an ordinary tarot, this would be the 8 of Pentacles. And as we know of the 8 of Pentacles, it means hardworking. Basically exactly the same as the meaning from this deck. And what that tells me about what's next in love is that you are working hard on love, either that you're in a relationship currently, or you're working on being in a relationship with someone, or you're like on dating apps, going out, meeting people, building friendships and everything, trying to get that love sort of like kick-started. So whatever it is, you're putting in the work. So I really commend you for that. You're doing like 90% better than the rest of us. So you're doing great, and that's a good thing. You are putting the work. You know, don't put too much in because you don't want to force it. So I'm going to shuffle some tarot. We're going to look at some like who they are in terms of these sort of cards, descriptor cards, some character cards. We'll get some story time sort of messages on what they're trying to say to you through these cards, and then we'll get some final messages, my group number 2. But we're going to start with tarot. Okay, so what is coming up next in love for my group number 2's, or pile 2's? What is coming up next in love? Well, that was a lot. That's good though. I'm not that sad at that at all. Okay, so we've got the 8 of Cups, the King of Wands, the 7 of Cups, and the 6 of Wands. Oh, guys, this is looking good. I'm liking this already for you. Okay, so 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups is a card that's talking about moving on and sort of leaving behind situations that you don't find fulfilling or enjoying. So this could be in general, you don't like being single, or you've finished a relationship that you weren't being satisfied in really, and you're moving on. You're moving on to the King of Wands. Now, this is someone who is sort of like just a natural leader. They are just very passionate, charming. They're usually like an entrepreneur or something. They're very sort of powerful. I'm trying to think of a way to describe them that YouTube wouldn't not like. Yeah, they're just very like commanding as a person. But yes, I'm trying to think of a word other than passionate, but they're a very passionate person. They're sort of like everything they do has 100% energy and sort of attention to. So that's the sort of person you're moving next into in love. And then we've got the Seven of Cups here. Now, the Seven of Cups is before the Eight of Cups, obviously. And this card is a lot of having choices. You've got a lot of choices and having so many different options to pick from. Now, this could be that you are coming into a situation where you've got lots of options and lots of people, because you're putting in the work here. You have already said here in our original card, you're putting in the work, you're going out, you're dating. And I think you're attracting this person, but you're also attracting lots and lots of different options. Don't worry about this card in terms of like, oh no, what if I miss my King of Wands? No, that's not how it works. You're gonna have lots of options, but the King of Wands is the one who will come through. Like it will happen, the fate sort of like thing. Because you've got the Six of Wands here, which is about success and sort of recognition. Okay, let's get some more cards. So next in love, it looks like you're getting a relationship, my pile number twos. Okay, and then we've got here the Nine of Pentacles. And the Nine of Pentacles is like independence, like strong, you can look after yourself, you've got your finances in order. And I think this lady in this card looks so much like Taylor Swift. Like, I can't describe it. Every time I see this card, I'm like, it's Taylor Swift, which is, you know, a good card, a good person to have on the Nine of Pentacles card. Someone who's financially independent, like a lady of leisure. You do what you want when you want, and that kind of definitely attracts this King of Wands to you. Okay. Oh, then we've got the King of Pentacles coming in under the King of Wands. Okay, so we've had this options card here coming up. So either this king that you're attracting in is a King of Wands and a King of Pentacles, or they're two different people. Because that came out with the Eight of Swords here, and the Eight of Swords is a card that's about like trapped, sort of victim mentality and trapped. So this person either a whole, this could be one person, or just this King of Pentacles wants to sort of take you and sort of trap you because you are this like perfect person to them, and they're like, yeah, I'm not letting anyone else have this person because they are mine now. Okay, let's see if we've got any other cards coming out. Yeah, they see you as the High Priestess. You've become this High Priestess. You're this independent person. They see you as the High Priestess, and they don't want to see you dating around here. They're like, oh my god, no way. I'm not going to let her keep dating around and miss her, because they don't, look, here we go. Exactly as I'm saying. They don't want to lose this sort of like amazing person. You've got the Five of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Five of Cups, regret. They don't want to regret. They don't want to be disappointed in losing you. And then you've got the Seven of Wands, and the Seven of Wands is sort of standing your ground, having boundaries. So this person may come in and be like immediately like, this is it, you're sort of mine now. They don't want to lose you over it, but you're laying down these strong boundaries, which is sort of like, yeah, I'm still going to do my own sort of thing. I'm still going to go out and like see my friends and that. I'm still this High Priestess. It doesn't matter about this whole situation we have going on here. Okay, let's get some cards. Let's get the character cards here, and we'll see if we can see anything else about this sort of King of Wands, King of Pentacles person. Who is this person? Let's see if we can get any cards to help you work out who this person is, because you might already know them. You might have already dated them. This could be someone you already know, you work with, you're friends with, you've met already. I just don't want loads of cards coming out, because we had loads come out in pile number one. And like I said in pile number one, this deck of cards is on probation. I'm not happy with them recently. Every time I use them, millions come out. And I'm not happy with that. I don't want tons of character cards coming out. We need just one or two to let us know who this person is. For pile number two, see, I'm not taking all those. I refuse. Laying some boundaries with a deck of cards. Okay, let's see if we can see who this person is. Otherwise, we'll be taking a card from the top. That went straight. Okay, that's two cards. I'm going to pick them up and we'll use those ones. Okay. Let's leave these over here. Fireman underneath. Bravest, heroism, sacrifice, rescue, extinguish. So this could be someone who sees themselves as rescuing you. They're this sort of hero person. And this card didn't fall the way. Chef. They could be a chef. They could be very good at cooking. They could be like someone who cooks as a hobby. Okay, I got them. Right. We've got spy, seeker of secrets, intelligence agent, covert, espionage, undercover. And we've got gambler, which is risk taker of fate, speculation, addiction, debt, fortune. So far, we could have someone who is a chef or likes cooking or is very good at cooking. We've got spy. So this could just be someone who maybe works in intelligence agencies, or it could just be someone who is very good at sort of finding things out. That could be their job, finding things out. They may be like an investigator of some sort. There could be someone who's like an undercover police person or something. And then you've got gambler, and that could be someone who likes gambling, you know, in the traditional sense of the word. There could be a gambler. And then we've got fireman over here. Okay, let's see if we can get some better cards, find out a bit more about them, anything they look like. Here we go. We've got muscular, lean build, blonde hair. Every time it just shoots off the desk. We've got Alaska. They could be from Alaska. They could be in Alaska right now. Or Italy. Okay. Got black hair as well. So it could be someone who dyes their hair. Here we go. Let's get entrepreneur jobs. They could own their own business, like we were saying with this King of Wands here. Wavy hair, spiritual job. They could have a spiritual entrepreneurial job. The Nordics, they could be from Finland, Sweden, or Norway. And then there's one on the floor, which I could try and get to, but I'm not going to because I don't want to break anything. And it says smartly dressed. So if you stick around to the very end, you'll see me pick it up. But smartly dressed is a card that we've got here. Okay, so that's sort of what they look like, how you might recognize them. This could be any of these things they could have. Let's have a look at. Let's get these cards out so we can get some sort of story here for you, pile number 2, about who this person is or how you meet them or what they're like. What is next in love for pile 2? Give us a bit more of a story about this relationship or how they meet them. Confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. So either the card that it's sort of clouded at the minute, so you don't know what's happening. They don't want to tell you how you meet them because it ruins the surprise. Okay, we've got ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So it could be you'll meet them while you're having a very good time. You're gonna have a good time around this person. We've got divine feminine, which is yin feminine energy. So that's you, like we've got down here. They see you as that. You are embodying that feminine aspect. Influences, attachments, third parties, peers. So you could be out, you maybe someone influenced you to go and speak to this person, or you meet them through a third party. And then we've got obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction. Now the gambler thing that came up here, that maybe that could link back to one of these cards that we had around here in the tarot, that this person is sort of obsessed and they sort of take that as, you know, who you are, like see who you are, and they're obsessed with you and they're sort of addicted to being around you. I'm sure I dropped another card, but I can't see it and I can't find it. So I'm not going to worry about that. Okay, any other ones? Okay, let's put you over here. Secret admirer. So we're already seeing this obsession. Boundaries. Again, you're letting out these boundaries to this person and misunderstood. I think maybe you've got misunderstood and epiphanies. I think you see something they do and you're like, I don't like that. And you kind of not misunderstand it, but you sort of immediately leap to the conclusion that this person is just controlling. And then you have this sort of understanding of what exactly they're like. And that's how you sort of move forward with this person in this new love situation that's coming in for you, pile number 2. Okay, let's get some final sort of messages for you. And then we've got, like I said, up here, resistance, secret admirer. Okay. Let's get some final. What would this person say to group number 2? What would they say to them if they could? They got the chance. Oh, it fell straight on the floor. Okay, we want to get 2 cards in it. So one's on the floor. I'll pick up. What else would pile number 2's person say to them if they had the chance? Okay, and that was on the bottom of the deck, funny enough, and I saw it and I was like, nope. It kind of feels like this is it. The distance between us kills me. So and I need to tell you the truth. So I think, what was that needed to fall off? Greece. Maybe they're in Greece right now. Could be that. Let me grab these 2 cards off the floor, the one that fell earlier and the one we've got now. See, I knew I was going to knock that, that's why I didn't get it. So that was a Smartly Dressed card that fell, and I fantasize about you. So I think that what these cards are saying is this person definitely maybe knows you, or you meet them, and then you sort of separate and go your own ways. Maybe they've got business trips or something, or they're on a holiday or something, and that distance between you and them puts them in a massive struggle, and they just don't stop thinking about you the whole time, and they need to tell you that. They want to tell you that, so that's what happens. They come through and they meet you and they tell you that. Okay, my pile number 2. I hope that gives you something clarity, something to look forward to, and some clarity for what's coming next in love. Let me know down in the comments what sort of other readings you want to see, and if you like this video, please like the video. It really makes me lets me know that you guys do enjoy these videos. Otherwise I have no idea, and I could keep making these videos, you might not like them. So let me know down in the comments, and let me know if you recognize this person already, and what are you doing? What is this hard work you're doing, putting into this already? Are you going on dates? What dating apps are you using? Okay, cool. Right. I'll see you again in my next video, which hopefully should be soon or next week. It depends, hopefully. I'll see you again soon, part number 2. Okay, bye-bye. Okay, right. Let's pack these ones away and get ready for our group number 3. Put these up here. Like I said before, we're doing less editing. So if you're still here, my group number 2s, watch me pack everything away. I picked all the cards up off the floor, I think. I might check that in a second before we start with pile number 3s, because I don't want to miss any cards out. But this looks like an interesting person that you're meeting anyway. And yeah, I'd be interested to see what they're really like. And what do they like cooking? If you're still here, what is it they like cooking? And how is Alaska linked in? Okay, let's put these ones over here. That's that. That's your card there. Let's grab these character cards. And do you like these character cards? I think this guy looks like the cooks out of the video game Little Nightmares. Every time I see it, there's another one in there. I think it's Butcher. Let me see if I can find it now. I mean, who are we rushing for? Who are we rushing for? There's so many different cards here. Let me find you the card as I'm talking to you about it. I don't know if you guys are still here or not, but if you are, oh my god, if you play the game Little Nightmares, best game ever. Absolutely love it. A brilliant game, but this guy looks so much like it. Let me see if I can find it. Hang on. These cards are so stuck together as well. I think that's probably why I don't like them so much. Aha. If you mixed this guy and this guy together, it kind of look like the chefs out of Little Nightmares. It kind of creeps me out a bit every time I see it. So perks are sticking around for the bit at the end of my readings. Okay, let's put these over here. Ready for pile number 3 and the Taylor Swift card. These cards, I'm telling you, and that guy looks like someone, but I don't know who it is. Again, let me know in the comments if you recognize what these cards look like. Okay, let me add a bit more. These over to here. Okay, and which way around are these? Yeah, that's the right way. That's those. Let's flip these. And flip these. Okay. Let's take your card and put it over here. Do you know what? I thought I'd lost pile number 1's number then, but I did put it over there. Ready for next time. Okay, and let's get pile number 3's out. Okay, right. This is goodbye for real now, pile number 2. Bye bye, and I'll see you again next time. Thank you for sticking around and keeping me company while I set up for pile 3. Okay, I'm gonna have a drink, then I'll be ready. lowering my blind now. It's kind of getting dark here. If any of you guys watching live in London, let me know, because oh my god, the light is going so quickly in the evenings now. Okay. Hello and welcome, my pile number threes. If you picked group number 3, or if you picked the Knight of Swords / 7 of Coins cards, this is your reading. I'm just trying to get my blind set up because it's so dark outside already, and I haven't pulled my curtains in here yet, and I don't want my neighbours looking in. So anyway, welcome, pile number 3. This is your reading. We're going to find out what's next in love. As I said in group number 1 and group number 2, I'm going to have a quick look in the guidebook for you for this deck, because sometimes they change the meaning of the cards a little bit to adjust to the theme, but I'll tell you what they mean and how they work for you in this situation. So first of all, we have got the Knight of Swords. Pardon me. So the Knight of Swords represents someone who's willing to risk it all in an active pursuit of their goal. Through illegal poaching lands, Percival McLeach on wanted posters, he remains determined to add the rare golden eagle Marahoot to his collection of endangered animals. This tarot card is a sign that it's time to be bold and act now before your opportunity flies away. Okay. In terms of this card, I think it's saying now is the time for bold action. Now's the time to start doing those big things, taking those big steps towards love, or they're coming your way. Because it's not like the Knight of Cups, which would be like, oh, big acts of love. No, this is action. This is a full, quick action card. Let's take a quick look at the 7 of Coins as well, because that could tell us what sort of action it is. So the 7 of Coins is you have a long path ahead of you and are wandering hard to set yourself up for success. Oh, let me start that again. You have a long path ahead of you and are working hard to set yourself up for success. The 7 of Coins advises you to make decisions with the long term in mind. Careful planning now will lead to big rewards in the fortune. So in terms of what's next in love, you are taking big, swift action to get yourself in this future position in terms of love. So you're taking steps now to set some sort of relationship up. Maybe it's someone you know already, or someone you got your eye on already, and you're now taking these steps to sort of get there. Let's get some tarot out for this. Let's see what is next in love for you, my group number 3. Let's see. Okay, you got Strength, 3 of Cups, the 9 of Cups, 3 of Pentacles. Let's line these up already. So we've got Strength, 3 of Cups, 9 of Cups, and 3 of Pentacles. Let me just check on the screen to see if you can see all these. Okay, good. We're still in shot. That's good. Let me just double check we're focused. Okay, we're focused as well. What else? And then we'll start talking about these cards, because it's asking about these big, taking action, these long-term things, and it's giving you the Strength card. Yeah, okay. We've got someone who's in control of their destiny here. Maybe previous disappointments have led you this way. Oh, yeah, definitely. Okay, right. What am I going to tell you here? Okay, pile number 3. You're taking these big steps of action in terms of long-term goals of love. You're getting the strength. Oh, did I mess that up? Sorry, I think I touched the microphone. But you're being given the strength here to go out, be happy, celebrate, be with friends, to sort of think about the things you're wishing for in life, getting your heart's desire, this wish fulfillment of the 9 of Cups card. And then we've got the 3 of Pentacles card, which is a card that's about having like a support network and having all these skills put in place for you. Like, you're like sort of getting like working together towards some sort of goal. So you're being given the strength for these 2, and you got these 2-3 cards. Well, I think you're going out with friends, you're going out with a group of people, or joining a group, maybe some sort of like hobby group, a sport group, and you're getting where you want. This is something you always wanted to do. And with this Emperor card, you're like taking control of your destiny almost. You're like, no, this is down to me, because I don't see this as what's happening next in love. This 5 of Cups, which you'll like regret and disappointment, and this 3 of Swords. I think you're taking control of your life and your destiny because of what's happened previously. You've had some like deep heartache in the past and some regret in the past that's now made it that you don't want to suffer that again, but you're not willing to give up your future love life because of something that's happened. Let's get some more cards. Okay, let's stick with these. We've got the Queen of Pentacles, which is someone who's very nurturing and practical. Yeah, very sensible person. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles, so more working hard card, work crafting skills for yourself. And then the Four of Wands, which is marriage. So either you are the Queen of Pentacles or you want this Queen of Pentacles and you're being this Emperor, whether you're a man or a woman, you are like being this like masculine sort of like, I'm becoming this nurturing, sort of clever person who is someone you can rely on in any sense of the word. You can rely on the Queen of Pentacles because she will help you. She's very caring. She's very, almost like very business orientated as well. So someone who's very organized and knows exactly what they're doing with everything in their life. Money, everything is sort of all sorted. That's what you're becoming in your love life to get to this marriage card. Yeah, you're putting a lot of work into this as well. You're taking so many big steps in action towards this love life that it's just, I'm very proud of you. I think that's what it is. I'm very proud of you with this. And then what's this card here? The Moon. Yeah, I think that's exactly it. I don't think you're meant to see exactly like in between this step. I thought there's a big gap in this reading between you putting in all this hard work to become this person, and you're working very hard. Then we've got this big gap, and you're getting your wishes fulfilled, and you're getting married. Like it's that sort of like this big gap in between it, where we're not meant to know what's happening because it's almost like it'll ruin the surprise. I have a feeling that's exactly what it's gonna. And I have a feeling when we get any cards about this person, it'll be really conflicting because they don't want to tell you, because they don't want you to ruin the surprise, because you're doing so well to work on yourself right now. They're like, I don't want to tell you. I don't want to ruin this. Let's see if we can get any character cards. We don't want loads. And I've said that in every group, and end up with loads, but we only want a couple. We want a couple of cards here for group 3. We've got one so far. Maybe 1 or 2 more cards for group 3. Here we go. I think that's enough because I don't want to have tons for you. Magician. Ooh. Okay. We have got a couple. So the first card that came out, which I forced more to come out, we should have just kept it at this. We've got Lover. I think it's such a generic card, but I truly think this is like exactly what it should be. The person you're attracting in, the thing that's coming in next, the person is love. It's someone to do with love, obviously. And this person, if you look, they look like Edward Cullen and Bella Swan. Doesn't she look like Bella Swan a bit? Maybe I'm Twilight obsessed, maybe not. And then you've got Revolutionist, which is freedom fighter, pursuer of welfare, justice, champion of transformation. So this could definitely link in with this here, and saying that this person, this lover person that's going to be coming into your life as your like next person in love, is someone who champions this transformation of yourself. This is someone who loves to see that you're doing well, that you're becoming so much stronger than who you are. So this could be someone you already know who's been sort of sitting around in the background, but has definitely been sort of supporting you and pushing you to become a better person because they truly want to see you as this good person. Look at him cheering on. I do think that this person is linked to this one. And then we've got Lost Soul, seeker of clarity, wanderer, confusion, defeat, struggle. This could be an aspect of this person that you don't even know about. This could be something that you maybe get to know, but that's why they're so happy for you to be transformed to a stronger person, because they like almost like see you as like a beacon of hope that they could become better themselves. And then we've got here Magician, channeler of power, potential, magic, illusion, manifestation. So this person manifested maybe this transformation, this strength for you. They sort of summon it up for you, and they've got so much potential. You don't even know it. You don't even know it yet because this moon card, I think, is definitely going to hide from us exactly who this person is. But I truly think that they are someone you know or you've met before who is so happy. Even creepier, you've met before, and straight underneath the bottom of this deck, I do think you've met before this person. Okay, let's see if we can get any more cards. And they are so happy that you're becoming so good. Like, you're becoming so much happier, so much stronger, so much more independent. You're able to look after yourself. It could be a legal job. You know them from their smile. They're a very smiley person. Let's get some more. Yeah, I think we're going to get flooded with cards, by the way. I think these three we shouldn't have even got in the first place, so they're going to flood us now. So we've got North Africa, we've got Austria and Switzerland. Okay, look how many cards we've got. This is crazy. Country not listed here. North Africa, so they're going to list the world. Trustworthy, responsible, beard, moustache. Australia, New Zealand, short in height. France, United Kingdom, and brown eyes. Any of these things could be things you recognise. So let me know down in the comments what it is about their smile that you recognise. But I think this is someone you know. I really do think this is someone you've met before, or you know, and you don't realise they've been like supporting you and like almost like egging you on the whole time. They've been really like been someone who's been like, yes, you're doing well. Let's get some story. Let's see if we can get anything else about what's next in love for you. Wow, that flew out. So open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. So this is someone who's got an open heart for you and empathy. They do feel for you. They do. They like. I think they're only vulnerable around you. I think you're the only person that ever see that they're this lost sort of soul. Okay, and they're coming in with an apology as well. They're going to come to you with an apology. Maybe they're sorry about not being there, or they're just coming back. They're secret admirer. This is definitely someone who's secretly been admiring you from afar. Possibility, free-spirited, adventure, risks. I think you don't realize this person is there, and they're this secret admirer, and they're going to come into your life again, and they're going to feel like it's this big risk, but they think of all the possibilities of you being together, and it's this whole one day we'll be together, one day in another time, another place we'd be together sort of thing. And I think they do come forward because of they see how well you've done and how hard you've worked. I think you've been working very hard. You've been taking a lot of steps towards the future, focusing on everything but love. Okay, what have we got here? These two cards came up pile number one. That's so funny. We've got bluff, pretending, mask, exaggeration, and intimacy. I think that they've been putting up this mask and pretending that they haven't got this sort of like massive amounts of caring for you, and that they would confide in you and everything. This huge mask comes up maybe after they confide in you or something. Let's see anything else. What have we got here? Yeah, they are obsessed with the idea of committing to you. They're obsessed with it. Yeah, it's just on their mind. Whenever they think of you, they're like, oh, I could marry this person. I could marry group number 3. Okay, what else? And we had the marriage card up on there as well. We've already had the marriage card. Anything else? What are their next steps? Okay. Depth, awareness, importance, value. I think they realize how important it is. They come towards you. Yeah. You've got the divine feminine and ecstasy here. They are definitely seeing you as like this perfect person that they're going to come after. Yeah, definitely. Okay, let's get some final messages for you, group 3, from this person. Let's see what they have to say. This person who's next in love. Let's get some final messages for group 3. Let's have a look. Final messages for group 3. Final messages for group 3. We've got 1. Let's see what this 1 is. Clearly it's very important. I fantasize about you. We already know that. We already know that for you, group number 3. This person is like so shy. And they're like, yeah, I don't want to admit it, but I do. They think about like marrying you all the time. Just being there with you. One more message for. I say one more. Okay, we've got a couple. This person's got a lot to say. Once they open up, you're never going to get them to stop. Okay, I've been working on myself, and I am not the same as I was before. I think that's you as well. You've been working on yourself. You're not the same as you were before. I remember because I wasn't ready for you. They will never compare to you, and I'm scared you'll reject me. And I underestimate how important you are in my life. I do think this person. I think that is their biggest fear, that you're gonna like destroy this fantasy they've got of you two being together, because they like, yeah, they're always thinking about you. And if the idea that you could be like, I don't think this will work between us, just makes me so upset. because you are like the main thing in their life. You're so important, and they've been working on themselves just for you. And yeah, no one else compares to you at all. And I think at one point they did run away from you, maybe as a friend. That's how you didn't know. And they will return because of they feel so guilty about it, and they're going to return and apologize. Okay, my group number 3. So I hope you liked this reading. I hope it was good. I hope it gave you something to look forward to in love, and I hope it was useful. Okay, if you like this video, please like the video, subscribe. Let me know down in the comments what else you want to hear me do a reading on. If you got any ideas for any upcoming readings, let me know, because I'm always stuck on them. Any idea, you just put it down in the comments and I'll give you a little shout out in the video as well for anything you come up with for a reading. Okay, right, I'll see you again soon, my pile number 3s, and hopefully in about a week, maybe. I'll see you soon. Okay, bye, group number 3. Remember to like, comment down below, subscribe. I'll see you again soon. Okay, bye bye.